Hello, everybody. This is Mike from MBoxWave.com. I'm in today in a long position on this morning's crude oil. So I just got in here after this double algo here. We had a Stooges plus a spring. So I'm going to go over the analysis and then we'll see what happens. So I got in after I saw this double algo, put my stop under the swing, put my take profit up here. We'll see if I need to adjust it, but um, I found this zone was support, and then it became resistance. I know there's a congestion zone here as well, so I have to pay attention to see if the trade doesn't work as I want it to. So we'll keep an eye on it. But for now, I'll go over the analysis and we'll see what happens. It looks like we're already pushing 2,000 in profits, so that was pretty quick. It really, wow, really exploded. Look at, we got the pace of the offers here really exploding here. All right, so at the time of the trade, so we had this double algo. So have a double algo, Stooges plus spring buy signal. All right. So I'm gonna talk about the analysis I saw before, I guess, getting into the trade. So I saw initially that there was, growing MBox demand here. All right, so we have growing MBox demand. Looks like our trade is going pretty nice for now. All right, so that's good. I'm pleased with that so far. All right, and I saw, supply dried up here. If we look here, there's, no supply here. So I like that. There's, no supply. Right after this, it reached this low. Right after that, supply curled up, dropped immediately, here. This was a supply drop. Just looking that there wasn't supply here after this low, and then here it failed to gather any substantial supply, So that tells me, we're exhausted. Supply drop. All right. So we had the growing MBox demand. So here, I looked at this, and this didn't look like huge demand here before the trade, but we had this. So this looked like accumulation situation, since after that there was no supply. And if we look at the MBox delta, the demand is still winning. So this is still demand. If you compare it to these sell boxes, this is still demand. So this is renewed demand. Renewed demand. It looks like we're making some sort of pullback or correction. Renewed demand. So all this cumulative buying here, to me, it looked like accumulation. All right. And we had exhaustion. If we look at this, we went from selling to nothing to nothing. We had selling to less to even less. So this is total, like, cumulative selling, exhaustion. And at the time I took the trade, we already crossed over to cumulative buying. All right. If we look at the offers, outpacing the bids. So that's good. Pacing the bids. All right. That's good. And there's something here I want to talk about, something I've been doing more and more lately is, using wave summation. And that's kind of what I talked about in a previous video I did. For example, if we take these three numbers, this -7, -21, -21, we get 49, right? If you take these, well, maybe I should just draw a box. Right, because even as I am trading more and more, even though I've been trading for a long time, I'm seeing new things, and I'm looking at things in ways that I haven't looked at before. So when I looked at this, I saw -21, -1, -7. So this is a total of, -49, right? So we got -49, -49, selling delta. All right. And I compared it to this 59, right? So this 59, when I compare this 49 to this 59, the 59 to me begins to look like wave demand. All right, plus 59, wave demand. In context, see, maybe initially I wouldn't have looked at this as wave demand since we had a -70 here, so that was a lot of selling. But in context with, okay, looks like we're going to hit, are we like one tick away? Yeah, we're one tick away. Oh, there it goes. All right, 5,100 in profits. All right, get the order fills up there. All right, so got in here, got out there. All right, so let me hide that for now. So in this context, when I looked at this whole, area of selling, we had -49 selling compared to 59, so 59 wins. It's just like this renewed demand compared to this no supply. The demand wins just like the demand here wins. And one thing that seemed to me to be of significance is that this -49 is not just when I'm summing up these waves to be, but I also classified this as a effort and no result. And it's a new effort, no result. I haven't really looked at things this way necessarily before, but like I said, as time goes by, so my trading skills are also sort of developing. Because why is it effort, no result? Because we had three waves here where there was more selling, right? -21, -7, which is a sell imbalance. So -21, -7, -21. We had three waves of selling, and all it produced was -49, right? Compared to one wave of 59, right? So you go from here to here, look at that length, and we produce -49, and we had three waves compared to one wave here. Produced 59 much easier. So in this case, it's not that there's more selling and it didn't produce much, but I'm looking at it like there were three waves with selling and it was unable to produce, lower lows here, right? And then when the signals here were confirmed, it broke out this pivot, so it looked like, things were going up from there, right? So I found this an interesting way to look at effort, no result. The fact that there were three waves here with more selling. So it had a lot of opportunity to bring the price down, but failed to do so. Meanwhile, we had just one swift wave here, longer in length, and more buying. And so that's why I looked at it like demand. So let's count the points of confluence here. So we got the wave demand here, that's one. We've got the, compared to the selling delta, there's less selling here, so that's like no supply. Well, there is, it's just a lot less, so that's 2. Looking at it as effort, no result, that's 3 points. Double algo, that's another 2 points, that's 5 points. Okay, we had the growing demand, 6. Supply drop, 7. Renewed demand, 8. No supply, 9. accumulation 10, cumulative selling exhaustion 11, and the offers outpacing the bids, 12 points of confluence. So, you know, once I saw that and looked at it that way, it looked like a high probability trade, right? And the only way that I'm able to, you know, do these things is marking up the charts. That's what I recommend people to do, mark up the charts. But I really like this, how this played out, you know, because I'm starting to look at the waves, kind of grouping them together and comparing them to previous waves. And it seems to, you know, be working nicely, you know, wave summation and, you know, looking at this as effort, no result. So anyway, that's it for me today. Pleased with the result, $5,100 in profit, so I hit my goal of at least 5K. That's it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.